Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Anna's Quest. Let's continue. So, I'm in a weird position because I don't know what to do. Let's see if this wakes
possibly
him up.
disrupt his sleep. I'll get him when I'm ready to leave. Resting is so sweet and gentle for a so-called beast of the woods.
Let's see.
A good old dirty dungeon-grade mattress.
I
Who knows what
am
bugs are in
supposed
it?
to find something about the devil.
I've had my share of mattress inspecting for the day, I think. He's just going to get in trouble with his guard again. I better not.
So we have this item, but I just don't know what to do with it.
He's just going to get in trouble with his...
The only thing I can think of is giving the notice of termination to the devil directly. Notice of termination to the door. That's the only thing I can think of.
No way. I'm not letting him know I'm stealing his mail. Vandalizing the devil's property probably isn't the best way to win favors with him.
Got the skull.
Vandalize... Eek! No thanks. They're fine where they are. Someone has a strange sense of interior decorating around here.
And notice of termination given to this
Out like
guy.
a light. Thank goodness that worked, after all that trouble.
We'll try to give this notice of termination to everybody. Maybe I give it to the executioner and then he goes away.
Sir? Could I perhaps interest you in...
No talk. Only wait for new player.
Oh, I'll be moving along then. Moving along. Wilfred, do you think I can ask another favor of you?
Oh, of course you can. For you, yon one, you need only ask.
Well, this letter. It's my fault this guard is going to lose his job, see? And I thought, since you have that pencil...
Oh, I see, I see. And a direct order from the devil, too. So who shall I change it to, then?
Change to? No. I was thinking more like... This troll should now get much more money for his job and be treated more nicely. Something like that?
Oh, well, the notice is for a troll's termination. That can't be helped, I'm afraid. Oh, a prisoner who can help you with a guard that won't let you past. That's right.
Sorry?
I know what we can do. Let old Wilfred see the letter now.
So you just had to remember that this guy had a pencil.
Wilfred, I know this means I'll be able to pass him, but then he...
You are very brave, young one. But you need all the help you can get. Especially with... him.
I really don't like this, but you might be right. Thanks, Wilfred.
So I'm getting the other guard fired now. Do I show him the letter of termination?
After that last time, this guy deserves none of my neat stuff.
Do I give it to the admin guy?
I really don't like this, but if it means helping out that prisoner... This is from head office. Seemed important, so I thought I'd take it to you myself.
Indeed it does. Leave it with me. I'll get right on it.
So he's now no longer guarding?
Oh, wow. He's been moved already? That was fast. Who am I kidding? I feel so bad now. I know I was trying to help the man inside, but it's just like the devil said. In the end, it's no different. All these other people I say are bad. I'm just the same.
Before we go in there, though, let's go into the utility closet and see if he's working there now. Nope. So he's just off somewhere else. Let's open the door and see who was behind this. Inside the cell.
Can it really be? Is it you, Anna?
Yes, hello, sir. I found you, just like you said. I'm sorry it took me so long, though.
No, you've done so well. So very well. Come in. Come in.
So,
hi.
is this the
It's
magician?
nice to finally meet you, sir. You're a...
A wizard, yes. I am so very pleased to meet you after all this time, Anna. I am the Wizard of Wunderhorn.
You're the Wizard of Wunderhorn? Oh, of course. There had to have been a real one. It was another trick of Winfrieda's.
Yes, my child. And I've been waiting so long to meet you. And now you have much to ask, I know. And I have much to tell.
So, we found the wizard, even though the mirror told us to find the magician, and we've been tricked so many times in this game, I'm very skeptical about everything.
If you're the real wizard, then that means you know about my grandpa, right?
Yes, my child, I do. And I sense he is well as can be.
But you know the cure, right? I did all these things in Wunderhorn to make it, but...
It was all for naught. Only in my cold prison cell here did I see the bigger picture. Alas, she fooled us both. Now we must regain our strength. As for the cure, I do know of it, but it comes at a great cost.
What did you say about Winfrieda before? That she tricked the king?
I know little of the witch. I sought to sense the queen's whereabouts, and then, in that tower, I felt Winfrieda, sensed a danger in her, in the power she drew from you, and in the intense desire she harbored for a greater power still.
So, you mean the queen's disappearance?
I suspect it was Winfrieda, yes. I do not doubt she intends to become the new queen in her place. But it would seem that you, Anna, were an essential part of that plan. And so, she put a curse on your grandfather to lure you out.
Winfrieda. She did this to Grandpa? So this whole time, it really was her.
What's the cure?
I don't care what the cost is. I have to find a cure.
Yes, well, Winfrieda, she will never lift the curse willingly. And so, Winfrieda must be destroyed.
Wait. No. I know she's evil. I know she's done bad things. Terrible things. But no.
There is but one in all the land who can overcome such powerful magic. But try as I might, Winfrieda has done well to keep her hid.
You mean the queen? Queen Yannicka. So if I find her...
Yes, my dear, but know the chances of finding Yannicka are slim. You must realize, failing to find the queen will leave you with little choice.
Let's see. We have 3 more things to ask about. Let's ask about the devil.
Can you tell me what you know of the devil? It's some kind of riddle.
He has many guises, you see, but few have looked upon his hideous, true self.
Ah, I see. Wait, hideous?
A man I once met, he saw it. He was a thief who broke into a great and wealthy mansion. He then hid in a cupboard until the midnight hour. Just before the time for the theft was right, he saw it through the keyhole. A sight most horrifying, an indescribable beast gorging itself on unidentifiable hunks of meat. This thief, he shook with fear. Be cautious, dear child.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. I will.
Was that actually any information that was helpful? I don't know.
This power of mine. What Winfrieda has done all this for. What is it? Why do I have it? A boy in Funderhorn, Hansel. He told me Grandpa has it too. That he was a hero.
Oh, yes. He most certainly was. A great and honorable man, your grandfather. He used it in fascinating ways. Extraordinary ways. He sensed things in people. Saw right through to their hearts, their emotions, even their memories. He could help people in ways that they could never imagine.
That's incredible. So, I wonder, if he could, then maybe, but I don't understand. Why wouldn't he have told me about it?
Yes, you see, not all took so kindly to such rare talents. And your grandfather, fearing the consequences of his own ability, fled. There was talk that he had started a family as an honest farmer, so people let him be.
Everyone but Winfrieda. My friend Ben. I found him in Winfrieda's tower, and he escaped with me, but...
Ben. Yes, Ben. I sense your friend is close to Winfrieda. However, fear not, for he seems well.
But, are you sure? You seemed a little unsure.
Yes, well, the boy is, unique. Not quite himself, in body and mind.
Wait, you mean why he's a bear?
A spirit has devoted its whole being to making sure harm cannot come to him. The familiar spirit of the bear.
Oh, I see. A familiar spirit. But why? Where did it come from?
I don't know, but one thing is certain. It was summoned by powerful magic. To sustain such a spell, the spellbinder would need to focus day and night. Whoever it was, they obviously cared deeply for your friend.
Okay, well, that's good. As long as they keep it up, then...
Ben will be fine. I do not doubt it.
So, I've noticed a lot of the responses here. I think, again, it's probably translation errors, where they'll just, like, interrupt her in a weird way. I guess I kinda know something about the devil now. Let's go see if we can answer that riddle.
Right, well, time to get us out of here then, I guess. Thanks, Mr. Wizard.
Oh, it is my pleasure. The best of luck to you, my dear girl.
I keep thinking, though, what if I can't solve these riddles? What if I don't find Queen Yannicka?
Dear child, listen to me, and listen well. You must see how strong you already are, how well you've got through the world. Young and alone as you are, you cannot receive any power from me greater than that you now have. The power which consists of your own purity and innocence of heart.
You think I can do it? You think I can convince the devil to let us free?
The devil, he is indeed a master trickster, my dear, but he's no match for you.
And also, Winfrieda. Without Yannicka, do I really have to?
I'm afraid so, dear girl. You must find a way to make her undo her evil work. Otherwise, you will have to destroy her.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Wizard, for everything.
It's kind of funny she keeps calling him Mr. Wizard. That was an old Nickelodeon show, science show, from many, many years ago. Nobody would recognize it these days if you're young enough. So I don't think it's actually an intentional reference. It's probably just a coincidence.
Hello? Mr. Devil?
So,
Could you repeat the riddle again for me, please?
Well,
Apparently,
since
I
you've
don't
somehow
know
solved one already,
the answer.
the remaining is as follows. If better the devil you know, they say. Then tell me, Anna, what do you know of the devil?
So tricky. You tricked me into this. It makes no sense. I think I'll go work on this riddle of yours now then, I guess.
Very well. Be gone with you.
Unless I'm supposed to look in the keyhole or something.
Aha! Just like the wizard's story. Spied through the light of the keyhole the devil eating. Let's see what we can see. Well, it sure is a nice way to spy on him, but unless the answer to his riddle is that he likes to sit by the fire and relax, I'm not seeing much.
I bet I have to look through the windows now.
It's a bit high, but I don't think it matters anyway. These windows are dark, kind of tinted. I'm not seeing anything through them. Yeesh, they make me feel uncomfortable. I guess that's the point, huh? Vandalizing the devil's property probably isn't the best way to win favors with him. I want to get out of here, not extend my sentence. No more mail. It wasn't half as interesting as I expected it to be either.
So, I don't understand. Telekinesis through the door?
I don't think my power will work on this.
Or do we-
Aha! Just like the wizard's story. Spied through the light of the keyhole the devil eating. Let's see what we can see.
I'm just not seeing anything.
Well, it sure is a nice way to spy on him, but unless the answer to his riddle is that he likes to sit by the fire and relax, I'm not seeing much.
I'm confused. I have no items. I don't think I can talk to anybody.
Oh, hello there, young one.
I should probably get going now, mister. See if I can get all of us out of this place already.
Oh, dear. Please, be careful.
Let's go talk to the wizard again. Ah, I see. There's a bunch of things here that you can interact with that I wasn't aware of.
A good old dirty dungeon-grade mattress. Who knows what bugs are in it? I've had my share of mattress inspecting for the day, I think.
Next is this engravings.
Lots of jumble. I don't really understand. Numbers and calculations and math stuff.
Oh, yes. Just my curiosity exploring probabilities and such. Pay them no mind. In the end, it's only guesswork. There's only so much I can see from inside these walls, sadly.
This hole.
This is the hole to my cell. If it wasn't for this, I might never have met the wizard. Thanks, hole.
Meat.
Ugh. Big, greasy piles of who knows what meat. Excuse me. Do you mind if I take just a little of your, dinner?
Oh, good gracious. Please, take them. Take them all. I am a vegetarian, you see. The gods don't seem to understand that concept particularly well.
Ah, I see. I think one will do for now.
Ah, so now I have meat that I could give to the devil, and then I could watch him eat.
Wow, these are so pretty. How did you do that?
Well, I have to follow the stars somehow. If I can't see them, I recreate them as best I can.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the reason people follow stars?
Indeed. You have me there, child. Regardless, they do brighten up the place.
I don't want to mess them up.
I can't telekinetically do
My
something.
telekinesis won't work here.
What about on the wizard?
No, I could hurt him. It's the Wizard of Wunderhorn, the real one. That doesn't look like it's been cleaned since never. Most definitely not.
I don't think there is anything else. Maybe the engravings will come back into play, but I think I'd just go give the meat to the devil then spy on him. Meat, door. Meat, door.
Yes, good idea. He likes this stuff, apparently. I should knock on the door and talk to him about it myself. Hello? Mr. Devil?
There's one thing I've learned about you, at least.
That riddle about knowing you. Well, there's one thing I've learned about you at least. Might I be able to interest you in this suspicious piece of greasy leg meat here? Yummo.
Leave it here and be gone with you now. Return later. I have business to attend to.
Business? But, hey, didn't I solve one of the riddles?
Close, but not close enough, I'm afraid. Be gone.
Humph. How rude. How am I supposed to see him eating when he shuts me out like this?
Look through the door.
Just like the wizard's story. Spy through the light of the keyhole the devil eating. Let's see what we can see. I think I see something this time. Something seems different. What? What was that? The devil? That was him? That was... I know him now. I know the devil now.
You mean you've looked upon me eating and you're excited?
Of course I am. I did it. I solved one of your riddles. I do know the devil after all, and now I'm one step closer to saving my grandpa again.
You're an interesting girl, Anna. An interesting girl indeed. Very well. You have solved the riddle, as you say. You looked upon me. No more needs to be said.
That's it. I've done everything you asked of me, and I have the papers for my release. See?
You stole them. There's no other way.
You told me to bring you the papers, and that's what I've done.
Impressive. Even I can say as much. You have done well indeed. However, you have yet to convince me of your innocence, in case you have forgotten.
Hey, you said a deal's a deal. You said you'd let me go.
Oh? I'm not sure I recall ever saying your unproven innocence was negated. Do you? One chance, that's all you get. In failing this, you would have had 2 fair trials, and I will have no choice but to sentence you, imprison you for the rest of your days. Do you understand?
Yes, I believe I understand, sir.
Good, good, proceed.
But this is just going to repeat. Let's see, I've been arrested for trying to save my grandpa. She has done things wrong, certainly. I wonder if each one of these is going to be clicked on, but it's going to be a different response now.
You have to let me go, because I have to stop Winfrieda. She's a trickster, an evil witch with wicked, evil plans.
Perhaps, but a queen-to-be nonetheless, and one you sought to dethrone. Furthermore, she deceived you. You trusted her, but she betrayed your trust. Haven't you been a little too trusting?
No, you're wrong. I have faith in people. Even if they are rude or mean or selfish, there is always good somewhere inside.
So it is different responses.
You were expecting me? Getting here wasn't easy. Nothing has been. And now I've been arrested for trying to save my grandpa.
But Anna, every time you try to do good, bad things seem to happen.
Yeah, I was upset at myself. I thought I let Grandpa down, but now I know it's silly to feel sorry for what's happened. I will never give up on him. Not now, not ever.
So the "you're expecting me" on that sentence was a lot more relevant the first time we talked to him and had this conversation. Now it makes no sense at all because he didn't say he was expecting me, and hasn't said that for a long time. And the little quality assurance things on the English here, I'm starting to notice them. They're not terrible. The game's still playable. It's just not being a native English game, you can kind of feel the mistakes. So now she's gonna say she didn't do anything wrong, but then she'll probably say actually she probably has.
All I've ever done is try and help people. I didn't do anything wrong.
Kidnapping dragons, stealing from shopkeepers, imprisoning elderly women.
That's not true. I set out to save Grandpa, but I've stopped to help people wherever I could. I stopped those witches to help Ben and Hansel, and I'd do it again if it meant saving them.
You think you can talk your way out of your actions, And this good in people dribble. Just look at all the misguided trust you've had. The world is mean, Anna. Evil, vain, selfish. Your grandfather knows as much. He hid you from it, protected you. But now you've seen it, and now you know.
Sometimes even Grandpa isn't right about everything. The world isn't mean. It's not selfish or vain. It's big and broad and full of different, interesting people. The world is good. It's just that sometimes that good is forgotten. So all people need is a little faith in them. No matter how bad they are, you just need to look for it.
And Winfrieda?
You know what? Yes, even Winfrieda. If I ever hope to have her reverse Grandpa's curse, then I have to believe it.
Anna, you said you had others to add to these release papers.
Wait, really? Really? Yes. Let me see. The Wizard of Wunderhorn, the Gardener, the Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and the Baby Bear. Ah, yes, the man in the gallows. I'm not sure what his name is, but he's still down there.
So be it. You and your friends. You all have your freedom. but heed my warning. You cannot defeat Winfrieda. It is not in you to do so, and she will overpower you without hesitation. You walk out of this dungeon to your own assured demise.
I have to. For Grandpa, I have to try.
Against all the odds, in the place where none resided, the brave young girl had found hope. The warnings were given, the danger made clear, yet still Anna pressed on to that castle all the same. But deep within, evil plans were becoming realized. A dangerous power lurked real. Confrontation loomed, the whole truth to be realized. But only one would survive on that sad, fateful night.
Judgment of Queen Val, Chapter 5. So, what's interesting, I think, and a little weird, is that it's taken that entire puzzle to go from kind of confirming what the grandfather said, that everybody was evil, to arguing against that
Somewhere
thought.
in there is Winfrieda and Ben, and maybe an end to all of this.
Wait. Wait, my dear. Phew. I understand you were determined to get here quickly, but I had no idea how quickly you forget I was running all over the countryside for that flower of yours. Oh dear.
I'm still curious though, Reynard. All the others were happy to part ways after we all left the dungeon.
Yes, well, I have my reasons to follow. Nevertheless, I shall go no further into these grounds. But pray tell, my dear, what do you plan to do from here? This is quite a delicate situation you find yourself in.
Yes it is. I think stopping Winfrieda becoming queen is the most important thing.
Indeed. Who knows what might occur once Winfrieda steals that position of power? Your grandfather's curse, though?
That will come in time. I have one idea, but first I want to look for the missing queen. According to the wizard, only she can stop Winfrieda peacefully. So for now, I think the best thing to do is search for clues. She was last in this very castle. There has to be some trace of where she went in here.
Indeed. The chances are perhaps high. However, in failing that...
Failing that, then I guess I'll have to be the one to...
Never mind, my dear. Let us do our very best in finding our lost queen, shall we?
Exactly. Sit tight, Reynard. I'll let you know if I find anything.
So, it's nice to end that chapter without just getting tricked and having all of our attempts and efforts just be for nothing. It's nice that we actually kind of feel like we succeeded. Now, the story is going along pretty slowly, so it's kind of weird. And it's also very strange we haven't unlocked any more content here. We are much further along in the game than it should, than it would seem here. But we should have unlocked some of this, yet we haven't. So there, I see now how they caught up a little bit. We have the devil cutscene and the devil in disguise cutscene, and then the castle thing. So I could see how this might be the last chapter. And that would make sense because we also have done quite a few extra things here as far as achievements. So I wouldn't be surprised if the last puzzle just has unskippable achievements for this row here and probably these two. And then the rest of these might be things I missed. Let's see. Faraway Home, Ring-a-Ding-Ding, Pain in the Hands, Mischief Maker, Bahaha. Let's see, I probably missed that. I probably needed to talk to the goat several more times. In fact, there's probably several things here I've missed. It looks like it's going to be a fairly long puzzle, this next chapter, and maybe there's even a chapter after that. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.